Probably have our best night yet. No depth finder.
Working now.
Hell yeah. That one? No. What the hell did he just do? Fuck me off? Oh no, he's still eating it. Oh. Hitting it on the way down now. Oh, eat it. Oh my God. Yep. That'll work. He was aggressive too. Got him?
Yep.
Oh yeah. Here they go. Ah! Nope.
Nope.
Oh wait, yeah. No. Yeah, I think this one's just little. No, it's a nice one. There they go. All right. We're trying to catch old mangrove snapper. There's two fish in the ocean that try to bite you. One's a mangrove and the other one's a mangrove. That current picked up and they bit, I guess. Shit. All right, another good one. Was looking a little dull there for a minute. Ain't bad ones though. One-handers. All right. Just got us a 4-0 circle hook. Some 40-pound fluoro. I don't even know what this is. A little half-ounce weight. I'm only fishing 15-pound braid. Just using some cut bait. Obviously, we got pinfish. One Jeff just got was on a pinfish, but I don't know if you guys can see it on the GoPro because it's dark. But the boat's light. We got the current is, this wind is stronger than the current, so we got a funny current. Current's actually going towards the boat, towards the front of the boat, which is not ideal, but we're gonna make it work. They're thick as shit on this side. They're pretty thick on this side. Oh, crap. Because that current's going straight east. No, I've only got like a 1/4 ounce. But as soon as it touches the bottom, they're hitting it. But I'm using that spinner, so. Here's where I get bit or stabbed. right. Mangrove snapper. Not huge ones, but they all eat the same. Stop. Once we get to 10, might start being a little selective, try to catch some bigger ones, but the way it started, we're gonna put some in the box first. If you guys can see this on the camera, but we are in a top secret location. Not one person knows about this spot here. And this is probably, that's probably some of the least amount of boats I've ever seen out here. There's probably only like 15. A lot of times it'll look like a city out here, but right when we got out here, some of these big cigar minnows swam up in the chum. That's one of my favorite bottom baits. I haven't seen them in I don't know how long, but fishing the light spinner I'm fishing, I'm just cutting these guys into, trying to get decent sized pieces so that the better sized fish will come up, but don't want them too big. You guys can see here, just kind of hooking them in the nose. Like I said, I got a little 1/2 ounce weight on there. 7/6 Senko sticks. Let her down. Little. See how fast these things are with their mouth. Them teeth will jack you up. Little. He ain't that bad. Keeper. Just barely hitting it for me. That was on that ballyhoo though. Not a bad one. Boop. Oh shit, it got bit. Good one too. Oh, shrunk. Might have had me in a rock. Ooh, Mr. Flag. That's it. Make the boat a mess. That's a dang stud yellowtail. Got him? Looky there. Oh. Big old yellowtail right there. It's a nice one. People lose their mind over that. All right. That's what? 8, 10. A light weight on. There we go. That'll work.
I'll put 2 or 3 back to each one of these.
Yeah. I got that light weight on. Got him? Drop the big boy down. Damn it. Yeah, but I don't think he's very big. No. Catch that one. Uh-oh. Better one? Look how spawned out they are. What?
I had 2 baits on there.
Really?
One and a live one.
We'll try your side. I'll go in front of you. No, I'm gonna go up here. What's that? No, because I got a lighter weight. It's gonna kick out that way anyway. Oh, he got it too. Oh. Yep. That'll work. I just had to get on Jeff's side of the boat. What? A little more what we're looking for right there. That's more what we're looking for there. They're down there spawning. Growing up on the pier, if I'd have caught that, I'd have been in the newspaper. You catch that on the pier on a Friday, you don't fillet them till Sunday because you go back out there every day with it in your cooler. Show people what you caught. Alright. What? Yeah. We're gonna try something a little different here. Swim bait. We're gonna try it. It's cool on the swim bait. Alright guys, hopefully you guys enjoyed some of those fish catches there. I know the footage was far from great. Obviously it was pitch black darkness out there on the reef, and I did a horrible job shooting it. But hopefully I gave you guys somewhat of an idea as to what we were doing, what was going on out there. I did have another camera kind of on the dash of the boat trying to capture the whole transom of the boat and what was going on, but it ended up falling over like right off the bat, and I had no idea until we got ready to leave. But either way, fun little snapper trip out on the reef. The fishing was extremely slow this weekend down there in the Keys for whatever reason for us. Tried to film some mutton fishing, tried to just go do some vertical jigging on some wrecks, and it was just very little current. The current that we did have was going one way for an hour, then switching. It was all kinds of wonky conditions. But either way, we had a good time. We're down there for the 1-day mini season, lobster season, I guess you can call it. And but we had a good time. The conditions were, the ocean was flat, calm. The conditions were good. The visibility was good for lobstering and what have you. The fishing was just relatively slow, but got out there with my father-in-law, got to catch some mangrove snappers, and can't complain about that. We're home pretty early, but just wanted to showcase to you guys something a little bit different on the channel. Just stray away from bass fishing on Lake Okeechobee. It is summertime. This is our slow time here at work, so this is when I'm doing things like snapper fishing in the Keys, dolphin fishing, maybe doing some snook and tarpon fishing. So I'm gonna try and integrate that here into the channel as we move forward. What we're gonna do now is we are going to show you what we did with those snappers, or what we're going to do with some of those snappers that we caught the other night. We are gonna do kind of a catch and cook video, which I really do not do here on the channel at all. Basically because I am the farthest thing from a chef, and I have absolutely no idea what I'm doing in the kitchen. My wife designed this beautiful kitchen we're in when we redid our house, but I have no idea what to do with it. And on top of that, we didn't get home from the Keys till like 11 o'clock last night. We didn't get to bed till 1. We've got a 1-month-old. We've got a 2-year-old. Are you 2 or are you like 2 months old? Either way, he's sick. So we're gonna do the working man's catch and cook. We're gonna leave the professionalism and the professional ones to like Landshark and Victor over there. This is gonna be mommy and daddy are very tired, the kids are sick, and we're just gonna throw something together. So this is just the easiest little recipe I do with snapper. This works with dolphin. This works with kind of a little bit of everything. And it's just the easiest, fastest way to get some fish cooked. We're gonna do it on the Blackstone griddle. I'm gonna walk you guys through it real quick. And I think we're actually gonna throw a couple of lobster tails on the grill as well, because why the hell not? So, are you gonna eat lobster? No. All right, let's give this a shot. Okay, so hopefully you guys can hear me. Both kids are hysterically crying. This is working out perfect. So all I've got here is I've got like 7 or 8 fillets of mangrove snapper pulled out. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna do the unthinkable. We're gonna do what the keyboard warriors are going to completely destroy me in the comments over. We are gonna waste some meat. I know, oh my gosh, this is gonna be insane. But that's what we're gonna do. Mangroves have a lot of different fish that people don't want to admit have a pretty significant bloodline running through them. And what that does is causes your fish or your fillet to have a very strong fishy taste. You hear it all the time. People say, I like fish, but I don't like fishy fish. A lot of times they're missing out on great tasting fish. It's just they weren't really cleaned up properly. So my father-in-law filleted these, did an awesome job. I mean, they're perfect fillets. But what I do is I'll go in and just kind of cut this at a 45 and take this really dark red meat out. So just something like this, and then literally just take this really dark layer out. And I'll showcase this. This knife is dull. Again, this is the working man's non-professional catch and cook. So you can see there, it's just a really dark meat, and that has a very, very, very strong fishy taste to it. I don't like it, so I just take the time to go through and cut it out. Now you can see, I mean, obviously there's little bits of, darker red meat in that fillet, but that's not gonna be a problem whatsoever. And then you got your little bottom side, little nugget here. If these mangroves were true hammers, they'd have a little bigger piece on the bottom, but it is what it is. So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna go through, we're gonna trim all these up, and then we'll get them seasoned. Trimmed all these up. You can see we got nice, even white fillets. I like to try and cut my fish as proportionate as possible so that it's all matching portions. That way they cook evenly. And really, all I'm gonna do now, actually what we're gonna do, let's do this the other way. I'm just gonna go ahead and lay the fish fillets on here, and I'm gonna pat them down. That way they're nice and dry. When there's no kids at home, you can take your time, make this look all nice and fancy. You could be drinking some wine or some burr. But we're kind of in a don't give a damn mood right now. People ask me all the time on my trips, do I ever keep or eat any of the bass out of the lake, or you know, do I ever eat peacock bass or what have you? And I always tell them no, and a lot of them look at me like I'm crazy, but at the end of the day, I tell people we live in South Florida. I mean, you can go catch fish like snapper, grouper, mahi, wahoo legitimately every single day of the year. So we're kind of spoiled, which is why I don't eat that stuff. So, not that I won't, and not that it's probably not fairly good, but you get a little bit spoiled on things like mangrove snapper. You're gonna take these little bottom pieces here. We'll throw these on the grill right at the very end because these are gonna obviously cook very fast, being that they're little small pieces. And mangrove snapper is very flaky. It's a very light fish, so it cooks pretty quick, and it will dry out fairly fast as well, so you got to be careful. So that's what it looks like. I'm very simple. I like garlic powder, black pepper, and salt. So Kinder's makes this blend stuff. I use this on all kinds of different stuff. It's literally what it is. It's salt, pepper, and garlic. And then we live in Florida, so I'm a big fan of the Everglades brand. We're gonna make this a little bit spicy, so we're gonna do some Everglades heat on there as well. And then I'll show you guys something else we're gonna do after we get these seasoned. I kind of like a decent amount of seasoning on there, just because it gives the fish kind of like a good crisp on the outside after you throw it on the Blackstone, which I like. And do the same thing on this side. The heat. All right, next step, hot sauce. I'm a big fan of Crystal, but I guess I'm out of it. But this Cholula stuff is pretty awesome as well. Anything mild. I don't like anything crazy hot. My grandmother used to do this. Funny enough, this was her recipe for, or what she used to use for when she used to cook bass for me as a kid. Sprinkle some hot sauce on there. Don't go overboard. You can definitely overpower the fish, but I just kind of lightly, if I can get it out, just get it on a few of the fillets there, and just, it does not take much whatsoever. And then I'll kind of just take my hands and just kind of brush it on the fillet. Again, it does not take a little bit, will go a long way with this. It's fish, so it you know, it's very light. And I only put it on one side. I don't coat it or anything like that. Just sprinkle a little bit of hot sauce on there. And then what I'm gonna do is, while the fish is cooking, and I'll show you this on the grill, I'm gonna spray some lemon juice on there while it's on the grill. I'm not gonna do that right now because I gotta do the lobster and stuff as well. And that lemon juice will actually start to cook the fish. So we'll do that in a minute. All right, next we've got some very fresh, 1 day old, caught yesterday, fresh Florida lobster tails. I could eat these things every day, and I could eat 30 of them in a sitting. But funny enough, I don't catch them because I don't get in the water and deal with the sharks. Yes, sir? I see you. You're eating your Snackle box and mac and cheese. That's good. So all we're going to do with these, this is literally the most simple thing ever. I'm going to cut the shell just to butterfly them, put some butter in there, season it with some garlic, salt, black pepper, and that's it. And we're going to throw those on the grill as well. And I wrap these in tin foil, and I put them on the Blackstone on high heat for 8 minutes on each side, and they usually come out perfect. So that's what we're going to do. So I'm just taking a pair of scissors. Most people use a really sharp knife and just slam it. Yeah, am I cutting the lobster? But this just works easier for me. Go down through the shell. Just cut it all the way to the tail. I'll go in with a big knife after I've cut it with the scissors and give it a good split.
That's fine.
when you cook it like this and you don't need any dipping butter, you just can pull it out of the shell and eat it just like that, and it tastes awesome. So. Well, my camera died, so we're on the phone right now, but it is what it is. Mosquitoes are biting me. Just threw the fish on. I also just flipped the lobster over. Like I said, I do them 7 minutes on each side in a tin foil. So just flip them, just threw the fish on. Just put a little bit of oil on the grill, and just putting some butter down because I like butter. Let this go for just a minute and a half or so. Flip it over and just watch it. Very important not to overcook the fish. I feel like that's a lot of people's biggest mistake. Fish cooks very fast, especially something like snapper. And then, you know, obviously once you pull it off, it's going to continue to cook. So definitely watch it, but cook it to your liking. In about 2 minutes, just went ahead and flipped them. You can see it gets that nice blackening, crispy top. That's what I like. But just another 2 minutes and we'll pull these off. I'm going to run in and grab some lemon juice just to sprinkle on there while they're on the grill. Okay, so like I said, camera died, so I have you guys on the phone. My life's in shambles right now. But either way, this is the finished product. Looks like it came out pretty good. Not exactly sure how long I cooked the fish for because I don't keep track, but it's probably 3 minutes, 3.5 minutes. It does not take long. And you can see with that seasoning, you get like a nice blackening crust on there. It's awesome. Sprinkled some lemon juice on there, topped it with some fresh lemon, and then we just got some rice. Quick, simple, easy. The lobster, again, on the Blackstone, I wrap it in tin foil, 7 minutes on each side. And from the looks of it, without biting into it, it looks like it cooked it perfect. So I guess we'll see. Let's give it a shot. Give the fish a quick taste test. You can see cooked pretty much perfect. Good?
Good.
Says it's good. Like I said, it's simple, easy. And it's got all kinds of crazy flavor in there, especially if you like blackened fish. It's the best. Before I let you guys go, taste test on the lobster. Perfect.
Mommy,
Don't need to dip it in butter. Nice and tender. Good to go. Best meal you'll ever see cooked on YouTube on a paper plate, probably. So I'm gonna leave you guys with that. I'm gonna eat this. Hope you guys enjoyed it. It was kind of redneck. Ingenuity threw it together. Let me know if you guys have any questions. And let me know if you guys want to book a trip. The summertime bite is still good. You guys will probably see the weights on the Roland Martin Marine Series qualifier next week. Probably still take 26, 27 pounds to win. But after I eat this, I have to go get my boat ready because I'm going to be out on Okeechobee tomorrow. So I look forward to that video. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Tie lines.